What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me right here at my YouTube channel. This is where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, TV shows. And right now I'm gonna give you guys a little perspective that is certain not to make anybody angry, and it's 100% going to keep everybody thinking rationally as I make this video, or as you watch this video. And that is this. I'm going to come to the defense of Jaws 4. Jaws of the Revenge. That's right, I'm here to defend Jaws of the Revenge. Now, full disclosure, let's talk about the Jaws franchise real fast. Jaws is my all-time favorite movie. I don't think that there's a better movie that exists than the first Jaws. It is the perfect film. Jaws 2 was flawed fun. It was a good sequel. Nowhere near as good a quality as the first movie, not even in the same ballpark, but it was flawed fun. Jaws 3 was trash and Jaws 4 was bigger trash. Now, yes, I just said it. Jaws 4 was trash. As a movie and as a part of the Jaws franchise, as a standalone film, however you want to look at it, as a sequel, any way you want to look, even as a shark movie, Jaws 4 is total trash. It's one of the worst movies ever made. Facts. I mean, it's just facts. It doesn't make any sense. The plot doesn't make any sense, and the ending is atrocious. But with any movie, anytime I watch a movie, I want to watch it with the intent to like it. I never want to watch a movie with the intent to dislike it, because why watch it? Every movie that I watch, I want to like, and I watch it with that perspective that, okay, I want to like this, and I want to enjoy this. So I recently rewatched Jaws 4, and it's been a few years since I've seen it. And I sat down with the intent, okay, it's been a while, let's like it this time. And that was the perspective that I had. And I decided to take some notes about the things that I liked about it. All right. That set the stage. So before I dive into the defense of Jaws 4, I just want to make sure it's clear that I do think Jaws 4 is a bad movie. And I do think that it is a horrible sequel to Jaws. But let's play the devil's advocate and let's come to the defense of Jaws 4. And let's do that now. Defending Jaws 4. Da, da, da. Alright. The first thing that I would like to use to defend Jaws 4 is the continuity. Now, yes, it's true. Chief Brody is dead. But we do have the movie opening on Amity Island. And just to be clear, while we're on Amity Island, it felt like Amity Island. It felt 100% like Amity Island. The beach felt like Amity. The houses felt like Amity. The police station felt like the Amity police station. The people gathering around and singing Christmas carols. It all felt like Amity. Even the sounds that you heard, like the sounds of the buoys and the sounds that are around the seaside. Everything felt and sounded like Amity. Amity was very authentic in Jaws 4, and I felt like they took a lot of strides and a lot of care in making sure that Amity felt authentic. Sean Brody's police uniform felt authentic. The boat he was driving felt authentic. Even to some of the actors that they had in the movie were actors that were in the original Jaws movie. So in a lot of ways, it really felt very true to form to the first Jaws movie, and giving it a certain sense of authenticity and giving it a certain sense of relevance. As yes, this is a real Jaws sequel, not like that SeaWorld movie in Part 3, even though SeaWorld's in Orlando and it's supposed to be connect to the ocean. So, yes, continuity is one. Number two, the second defense of Jaws the Revenge has to do with continuity again. Ellen Brody is a compelling hero. Ellen Brody's a compelling hero. Her husband died. Now, we never really knew why her husband died. It kind of sounded like it was a heart attack, but it was the fear. The fear that killed him. Well, okay, it sounds a little cheesy, and I get why people think that sounds cheesy, but Ellen Brody was really very much a part of Jaws 1 and Jaws 2. Even though she wasn't actually the one out there fighting the shark or rescuing people or whatnot, she definitely had her support role to play. Supporting Martin in part 1. She actually joined Martin for the hunt for the boys in part 2. She was out on the water looking for those boys. So Ellen definitely had her role to play in the first two, and in this one now she is the hero. And as somebody who has had a history with sharks, somebody who has lost people to sharks, somebody whose husband was like the shark menace of the world. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Once her husband was no longer there, she was a compelling hero. She was a compelling stand-in, and what was even better was they used Lorraine Gary. So again, creating that continuity to the original Jaws movies. She was compelling, and the actress was great. All right. Reason number three to defend Jaws, or Jaws the Revenge. I'm sorry. Lots of reasons to defend Jaws. But reason number three to defend Jaws the Revenge. The sunken ship scene was thrilling. That's right. That's right. When Michael Brody gets attacked by the shark while he's in his little yellow submarine, and he has to escape into a sunken ship to evade the shark, that was a well-shot and thrilling sequence. Now, the shark did not look realistic during this sequence. But to support my statement that this was a thrilling sequence, look up, just Google, when you're done watching this video, on YouTube, search for Jaws 4 CGI Remastered or something like that. And you will see the sunken ship scene with modern day CGI for the shark. And that enhances the scene tenfold and creates a very effective shark attack scene that is taking place in a sunken ship. It's a very effective scene, and I stand by that. All right. Reason number 4 to defend Jaws the Revenge. Lance Guest. Lance Guest, the guy who plays Michael Brody, the guy from The Last Starfighter. Guys, whatever happened to Lance Guest? He was a good actor. He was a lot of fun to watch. He's somebody that had this certain kind of cocky smugness to him, but at the same time was intensely relatable to the average everyday person. You know, he wasn't some sort of buff action star. He wasn't somebody who was too nerdy to relate to. He was an everyman. He was an everyman and intensely relatable. And I don't know whatever happened to his career. Outside of The Last Starfighter and Jaws the Revenge, I don't know what happened to him. So, maybe Jaws the Revenge happened to him. But I like Lance Guest, and I really like the fact that that he headed up this movie as Michael Brody. All right. Reason number 5. Reason number 5 to defend Jaws the Revenge. Mario Van Peebles. That's right. Mario Van Peebles goes on to be a legitimate movie star in the African American community. And he was great in this movie. He had charisma, he was funny. His scenes with Lance Guest, they had a lot of chemistry together, and you know, he definitely, let's be real, Mario Van Peebles is a better actor than Lance Guest, and he was definitely able to kind of own the scenes that he was in with the lead of the movie. And the action sequences that he's in are very good, and his death was his death was also very effective and not realistic at all, but a little scary. So Mario Van Peebles is definitely a good reason to defend Jaws the Revenge. All right. Reason number 6 to defend Jaws the Revenge. The banana boat sequence. The banana boat sequence was pretty scary. Now, Ellen Brody's psychic connection to the shark, where she knew the attack was going to happen before it happened, was stupid. Let's call it like it is. Let's call a spade and say that that was stupid. But the thought, the idea behind the banana boat sequence, where this speedboat is carrying an inflatable tube behind it filled with people, and this thing gets attacked by a 30-foot shark, that's horrific. That's horrific. And in fact, one of the lady who dies on that banana boat, that I see that picture pop up on all these thumbnails that are real shark attack, and then you see that, which obviously isn't real, but they use that for a reason, and that's because the imagery is powerful. It's a strong imagery, so nothing about it looked realistic, but it was also very effective in the way that it was framed, and the way that it, when the girl gets bit, she screams and kind of wraps her arm around the shark's nose, and it's all very effectively done to build that primal, horrific reality that there are things that can eat us, and this is one of them. So the banana boat sequence is very well done. All right. Number 7, the 7th reason to defend Jaws the Revenge is Ellen Brody's nightmares. Specifically, the nightmare where she swims out into the ocean by herself. For some reason, that scene always horrified me when I was a kid. She's out there by herself, and then she realizes she's not alone, and she starts swimming back to shore, and then she gets ripped up. That is a scene that has stuck with me. So while the whole movie, while you look at Jaws the Revenge, you're like, this is a bad movie. And it is. It's a bad movie. That scene was very effective. It showed just how traumatized Ellen Brody has been by sharks, that it's in her dreams, and these dreams are horrific. So yeah, the Ellen Brody shark attack scene, very effective, and a good reason to defend Jaws the Revenge. Finally, the 8th and final reason to defend Jaws the Revenge is, for a Jaws movie, I think the concept of marine biologists studying a killer shark is intriguing. Now, they didn't exactly run with that concept, but that concept was definitely explored and played with here, where you had marine biologists, experts at sharks, experts at ocean life, experts at understanding the ocean, studying this killer shark. Like I said, they didn't really run with it, but it was something that was toyed with and somewhat explored. And if they ever brought back the Jaws franchise, I think that would be an interesting angle. I think it would be an interesting approach, studying a killer shark, and then having these marine biologists even potentially trying to cover it up. Who knows? There's lots of different angles you can take, but I think the concept is a good one. So, those, my friends, are my reasons why I believe you can come to the defense of Jaws 4. Just be prepared to lose the battle if you decide to die on that hill. There are reasons to defend the movie, but I don't think you're gonna win. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of discuss that. I love the Jaws franchise. Jaws 1, Jaws 2 are so good, and I know that a lot of people view Jaws 4 as one of the worst movies of all time, and it probably is, but I also think that there are things to like in it, and I just wanted to share those with you today. So what do you guys think of my reasons to defend Jaws the Revenge? You agree? You completely disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. I'd love to have a conversation about this. And while you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out a lot of content, and I want to make sure that you're up to date with everything that I'm doing. And as always, thank you so much for joining me right here at the LQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.